You know, in a movie when it starts off and you're like, wait, how did we get here? And then it shows you what happened before and then you get back up to that scene. That's what this felt like. He has a real vision. It was so cool how he did that.
Yes. Hey everybody, we're back today with the reaction to the Weeknd's new album, Hurry Up Tomorrow, which came out yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're going to listen to it today. If you're new to the channel, we've reacted to Thursday. We've also reacted to Echoes of Silence and Kissland.
Yeah.
House of Balloons is one of our favorite albums.
Yeah. One of the best albums ever conceived.
After Hours for me is it's probably my favorite. Hurry Up Tomorrow's kind of like the completion of the trilogy of After Hours and Dawn FM. Also, we've covered Timeless actually. So we'll link that in the description in the comment section. I don't think there's anything else to add.
No, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited. He did say this will be the end of the Weeknd. Like, or from what I read anyway, like that title, like the alter ego, I guess.
Wow.
So I'm not sure what he's actually going to do afterwards. I never really looked into that, but it should be interesting. So, okay. I think we should just jump right in.
Yeah.
The first song is called Wake Me Up, and then we'll probably let it go through to Cry For Me.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, no.
The production's really like soft. Damn. Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
You knew something was coming.
It's almost like a heartbeat in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, man. This already sounds like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It really sounds like Michael Jackson.
It's very thriller-ish, right?
Yeah.
I'm wearing this shirt, by the way.
Sun is never rising. I don't know if it's day or night. Are you real?
Oh, man.
His melody in this is really catchy.
This is a hit already.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So,
I feel like I'm paralyzed. Cleanse me with your fire. Open up my eyes.
wow.
This is very Dawn FM right now.
Oh, I like that.
Wow, his voice is crazy.
Oh, that transition. Wow. Wow, that was insane.
This kind of reminds me of Dirty Diana right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I can't feel it. I can't believe it. I wish that I told you all my feelings.
Those drums are very like, or almost reggaetonish.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you cry for me. Like I cry for you. Every night for you. Take it easy on me, baby, cause I tried with you. I can't hide the truth. Girl, I cried for you. Girl, I cried for you. Yeah, I'm basically, I wash my face with whiskey tea.
That bass.
Yeah.
The crowd will scream. I block my ears to stop the cheers. Cause the stage took a toll. Been faded on the floor in this penthouse. Freezing, I'm alone.
Wow.
Damn. If you contrast that with House of Balloons.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's going to transition.
Yeah, I have a feeling too.
I was actually going to pause that in between, but the transition just...
It was too good.
Just so good. Thoughts?
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I didn't know what to expect. I kind of had a feeling maybe it would be like near the two, obviously, because it's a trilogy, but you never know. And I was thinking, is he going to give us the pop stuff or is he going to give us like the old Weeknd, right? If this is going to be his finale, right?
That's so true.
But just looking at the production list for the first two songs, the first one had Mike Dean, 10 Tricks Point Never, and Justice. And then the second song had Metro Boomin on it as well, with Mike Dean. So it was cool to hear like kind of like the two sounds. Like the first one was very poppy. It sounded like Thriller to me.
It really sounded like Thriller, yeah.
Maybe we should start there. So Wake Me Up. Yeah. The intro kind of reminded me of like Alone Again. And After Hours, kind of like that build up. You don't know where it's going to go. And then it switched to this to that Thriller beat.
Yeah.
And it's just like his hooks, his melodies.
The melodies were insane. Yeah. Wow. Like I didn't know we've heard Timeless.
Exactly.
So I was hoping the atmosphere would be similar. I think we're gonna get that. The melodies especially his melodies are so good. Wake Me Up was so catchy. The synths were the synths are just insane. And I felt like the production, it just felt really smooth on my ears. It was really pleasant to listen to.
Yeah.
But wow, I feel like I don't remember half of what I wanted to say, but I was just blown away. I was super excited for the production of this because every time we listen to it, it's like it's an experience.
It's always impeccable.
Yeah. And then the transition into Cry For Me. Wake Me Up, it was like upbeat, like you said, like Thriller. But the lyrics were really depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also in Cry For Me, the lyrics were super depressing. And it was interesting, some of the things he was saying. Like, obviously, he's been singing about it for a while. But he sounds so done with fame. And it's always so interesting to contrast that with some of the stuff he was saying in House of Balloons, for example, where his mission was to get there.
Yeah, Kelly is the mission.
Yeah, the crowd will scream or block my ears to stop the cheer. So these people are cheering him on, and he doesn't want that anymore. Yeah. I disappear, don't interfere, the end is near. It sounds like he's like about to like kill himself. And don't try and save me. Because the stage took a toll, being faded on the floor in this penthouse prison, I'm alone.
Yeah.
Penthouse prison?
This kind of like the sentiment kind of started with After Hours. Like there were some points there where he was talking about like one particular song there, Snow Child, where he's talking about like his goals, his dreams, and then he starts bragging about what he has. But in the third verse, he's like, oh man, I don't know if I actually really like this place. Like I bought all this stuff. I have this mansion with a pool. I haven't even swam in that thing. And I just feel lonely or whatever. But that theme obviously kind of has permeated right through the trilogy, right? So those two didn't really stray away from the last two albums, which I'm super happy about. So yeah,
that was fantastic. Yeah, absolutely loved it.
This next song is called I Can't Fucking Sing. Then I'll go to Sao Paulo. Oh shit.
Oh shit. That sounds like something JPEG Mafia sampled.
Yeah.
I love that.
There's a different flavor for sure.
Reminds me of New Sleeves.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. Oh shit. Oh man. Mike Dean has to be all over this. He is. Mike Dean did Yeezus too, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it reminds me of oh shit. Never mind.
Oh shit.
This is fucking amazing. It's so good.
Damn. Shit. Damn, that atmosphere.
Yeah. His voice. Wow. He's done really well.
Wow. Craziness.
Oh my god. I need to take a breath.
Yeah.
Wow.
That sound came out of nowhere.
That was fucking amazing. I absolutely loved that.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry, I just love that so much. Wow, that was so upbeat and dancey. The beat, it really reminded me of New Sleeves, which always reminds me of Stromae. So and then with the
with the drums and stuff.
Yeah. And then so it was Brazilian.
Yeah.
Well, Portuguese, but it was like a
Brazilian
Brazilian
funk. She's a Brazilian artist.
I see. It really sounded like a sample the JPEG Mafia used as well. Yeah. Anyway, what do you think?
I was blown away. Like, again, like that's another style that he's done before. I feel like, well, not necessarily the same style because I don't want to, this is more Brazilian. He's done like reggaeton before, right?
Yeah.
So this was like kind of in the same vein, but different, obviously. But still like a different sound to the first and second song, right? Because the first one was more thriller-ish. The second one is more trappy.
Yeah.
This one has a Brazilian flavor.
Yeah.
So he's giving you all different sides of him so far, like musically.
So maybe that's, he's, if he's saying this is the end of the Weeknd, this is the end of his life, this is his career flashing before his eyes.
Yeah, hey, that could be a thing.
Every version
of... that's too bad. We had to cut it there.
Yeah.
But it was transitioning into this interlude until we're Skin and Bones, and then we'll let it go into Baptized in Fear.
Damn.
Oh
my god. Oh my god. What?
Oh shit. They're slowing it down.
Yeah.
This is fucking crazy.
That felt like something was like, I don't know, felt like something was about to change.
Bonus, he was producing this right now. One No Tricks, Point Never. And Justice. And
you
Mike
love
D.
him. Is this like the slowest yet?
So far, yeah.
Fell asleep in the tub, I was fed with paralysis. Moving one toe was the only form of motion left.
Shit.
Can't breathe for air, can't breathe. Trying to remember everything that my preacher said. All the times I dodged it, this can't be the way it ends. No. Figure in the corner, I can't quite see. It gets closer now.
Wow.
Figure in the corner laughing at me. Water fill my lungs, vision blurry. Heartbeat slower, heartbeat slower, heartbeat slower. Voices will tell
That's an interesting line.
Yeah. Either like his own voice or like fans.
Yeah. Because it could be like, because he was talking about a figure in the corner. So it could be like a figurative or like people are telling him he has to keep going.
In fear, my dear, I've been the chief of sin, washing my soul within. Oh,
This has a little bit of House of Balloons on it. I love this one.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, it's built in. I want to go straight.
Okay. Oh shit. Damn.
Oh. That sounds like Seinfeld bass.
Oh shit, Max Martin's in this.
No.
I can hear the whisper even with my eyes closed.
Wow.
Oh, in the back. Yeah.
It's never easy.
Yeah, there's like a synth and then there. Yeah, wow.
Falling and falling in love.
Oh, that didn't disappoint me.
It's never easy.
Wow.
Where do I start?
Oh.
When I open my heart, it's never easy. Falling in love again. Falling and falling in love. Falling in love.
Sounds really like desperate.
Yeah.
Like urgent.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn, that's gonna go into the next
Yeah,
one
but
too.
we have to stop now. Wow. Wow. Even the interlude was amazing.
Yeah.
That sounded like that just went crazy, and then it sounded like something was like spinning around, and then it spat out something completely different, and it went into "Baptized in Fear,"
Yeah.
and that was so much slower.
Yeah.
Damn, the lyrics to that were wow.
They're captivating. That first
Yeah.
verse was you're like, damn.
The way he was talking, like I fell asleep in the tub. I was there with paralysis, and he's talking about how the war started coming. He couldn't even scream for help. Like
Yeah.
he couldn't move. He couldn't do anything about it. And I thought it was really interesting. So he mentioned like I was there in paralysis, and then he said figure in the corner I can't quite see. Which made me think of like sleep paralysis.
Yeah, no, totally, yes.
Yeah, and then the chorus, voices will tell me that I should carry on. That was interesting to me because I was like, okay, is that like this figure that's coming to him? Is it voices he's hearing in his head? Is it his own voice, or is it voices will tell me that I should carry on? Like fans, is it a good way? Is it a bad way? Like giving him the strength to carry on, or he doesn't want to do it anymore and he's being pressured into it. I thought that could be taken so many different ways.
Yeah, because you don't know if it's like to what degree is it literally taken literally or like metaphorically.
Yeah, and is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much summed that up pretty well, like lyrically. More for like the sound of it. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like House of Balloons.
Oh yeah, you said that.
As far as like, it's not like Wicked Games or anything like that, but it's same kind of like tempo, that slower kind of thing. It also reminded me of that one song in Dawn FM, I think, Is There Someone Else or something? But I really like that. Again, like first 4 full tracks that he's done, like he's giving you a taste of everything.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound out of place. Like all these songs, I should say, they're connected really well, obviously through the transitions, but...
And they have like common elements.
Yeah, exactly. Like the sense. Like Mike Dean, he's killing the shit right now.
Yeah.
And his production team, like, we'll get into, what was the next one there? Open Hearts. Because I saw Open Hearts and it said Max Martin. So Max Martin, he's the king of pop. I don't want to say the king of pop. King of pop production. That's when I saw that. I'm like, okay, what's he going to do here? He kind of incorporated back the kind of like the pop Weeknd, like Michael Jackson-ish 80s vibe with the synths and everything. And you know, when Max Martin's involved, like the hooks are going to be memorable, like the melodies and everything. So again, I mean, he hasn't missed so far, in my opinion.
All of these have been bangers.
Yeah. What did you think of Open Hearts?
Yeah, damn. Wow. I guess 2 or 3 songs. He's been talking about a girl as well.
Yeah.
This one was interesting. I guess he's talking about how he's been hurt before. And when he said, falling angels call my name, but the things you say keeps me alive again. Basically sounds like he's saying he feels like he has nothing to live for, but this girl is giving him a reason. But the sound of it, I feel like I've enjoyed most the super upbeat ones. Yeah. And this was very upbeat. All of it was amazing, but the post-chorus was incredible. Because then it like really went wild.
Yeah, the production so far is like insane. Like it's super layered, but he is just floating all over these. And his melodies, like we've both said, like his melodies, that's one of his strengths.
Yeah. So his voice is just wow, insane.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the next track, which is called Opening Night, and then we'll let that go to Reflections Laughing.
Oh. Oh. It's like not what I expected.
No. Wow.
What? Oh. Oh, wow. Wow, that little wow.
I wish that was longer.
Yeah. Wow, the transitions are really seamless.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. You'll see.
Okay.
I was looking at the production list, that's why.
This is kind of like Thursday-ish.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was gonna drop.
Smiling, trapped inside a gilded cage, a golden blade, but sharpening, it pleases you. I see.
Don't scroll any further.
Okay.
I know you're up. You think I don't know you're staying up all night, cooped up in that hotel room?
Don't let them take you from me.
Wait, I've been up during state 45 off of 6. You and I, different.
You know what's funny? I was thinking at the start how it kind of sounded like their song together.
Yeah.
Wait.
Damn, that bass. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. At first I thought it was the dial-up internet sound, but you were right. It was the answering machine. And then you had the ringing of the phone. And what he was saying in Opening Night sounded like he had like a jealous partner, right? Yeah. So then in Reflections Laughing, when she was calling him, so that was what the whole answering machine thing was. So obviously he's not picking up. And she's like, I know that you're not asleep and whatever. So at first I was like, so this is the jealous partner. She's like calling, like, where are you? What are you doing? But actually she's checking up on him. It just sounded like she was worried about his health and whatever. So it sounded like he was alone in this hotel room, potentially doing drugs. Yeah. Because then they pitched down her voice while she was talking. Yeah. So it was like he wasn't really with it while he was listening to it. Yeah. But he's just alone in this hotel room, not answering the phone to someone who's worried about him. In Opening Night, he says, why are you bringing this up now? And he mentions her being chronically online or whatever. Yeah. You obviously think she's like stalking his Instagram and being like, hey, you like this girl's photo. But actually, they were probably bringing up his problem, like his drug problem. Right. Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah, he seems to do that, like on After Hours in Repeat After Me, where he did You Don't Love Him, whatever. Yeah. But then when he gets to the chorus, he says, repeat after me. Basically, he's convincing her. Yeah. So it's funny the way he writes his songs, where like you think it's one thing and then the next it's really something else. So I like that. I like that. It's kind of like a movie where there's like a twist or like a reveal, right?
Yeah, so true. The sound of it kind of reminded me at first of something from like the second half of Thursday.
Yeah, you're right.
But then when Travis Scott came in, I'm like, oh yeah, because it has like the guitar, which reminds me of Wake Up. Is it Wake Up?
Wake Up from Astroworld.
Yeah, which is an amazing song. So then when he came in, I was like, oh shit, this kind of sounds similar to the song they have together. Yeah, damn.
I like the instrumental on that one. That one was a little different.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that. This Reflections Laughing. I was scrolling down. I was looking at the producers on this song, as I've been doing with every song, and I saw Travis Scott. So that's why I told you to stop scrolling.
You told me to, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to ruin the surprise, because I ruined it for myself. So I guess from what we've heard so far, kind of the themes are kind of similar to like After Hours in a sense of like, you know, he's kind of done with fame, or he's kind of sick of it. Looks like he's going back to the drugs. So you have a very vulnerable Weeknd on this album, which just dope. I mean, like if you look at the cover there, there's a lot of emotion there, a lot of pain.
Yeah, definitely.
Either that or he had like, you know, Taco Bell the night before or something. Okay, so we'll move on to the next tracks, which are Enjoy the Show and Giving Up on Me.
Feels like
Wow.
you're a part of me. Yeah, I'm in my feelings. Fuck their logic. They can never tear us apart. We symbiotic.
That was very different.
Yeah.
Take it slow.
Wow.
Take it slow. I don't got the tolerance like before. And when the curtains call, I hope you move. And if you don't, I hope you enjoy the fucking show. Let me know, baby.
Wow.
That was quite dark.
Yeah.
Oh, Future.
Yeah. This has a much like warmer sound.
Don't want the drugs. Don't want the drugs.
Got out my feelings inside my
Oh,
duffel.
okay.
Come hit the dust with the devil. I'm sending a prayer for the rebels. I'm in her mouth like a real.
I like the groove of this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guess I could be healthy, but I'm trying to find a reason. I just wanna die when I'm at my fucking peak. Drink it slow. Drink it slow. But if you don't, I hope you enjoy the fucking show. Let me know, baby.
Wow.
Do you want to
I love
stop
that.
or not?
Do you?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just scared that I would forget everything I wanted to say. Damn. That was different first. Like the sound, like the soulful sample reminded me of like Kanye West. Just the song as a whole, it stayed different. I had Future, who has a really kind of warm, smooth voice. And the whole song sounded kind of warm, even though the rest of the album sounded like cold and dark.
Right.
But the subject matter was still the same. When he said, drink it slow, take it slow, I don't got the tolerance like before. When we were listening to it, I was like, okay, wait, he's quit. So his tolerance is gone with everything he's said so far. It sounds like he's managed to quit and now he's like relapsed. And that's why these people are phoning him and they're concerned.
Yeah.
And maybe this warm sound is because he's like doing drugs. He has like the nice warm whatever feeling of doing drugs. Right. But it's still the same. It's still the same subject matter. Yeah. I really like that one.
When I saw Future's name on there, I was like, oh wow, this is interesting because it has like a soulful sample, like you said. It's kind of slower paced, and then Future was on it. So I was like, I didn't know what he was gonna do, but I think they both killed it.
Yeah.
This guy hasn't missed so far. Okay, we'll keep it moving.
Okay.
Giving Up on Me.
Love me, love me.
Wow.
It's really nice.
Satisfy this heart.
Wow.
Damn. Shit.
There's more of the like, he's doing drugs again. He's lying to people.
Just let me go. I'll always lie to you.
Damn.
Just give me what I need.
Damn.
Why won't you let me go?
That bass.
Why won't you let me leave?
Yeah.
Why won't you let me go? I think I'll be too
Shit. Wow, his melodies are crazy.
Yeah.
What? Interesting.
It keeps calling me back. The sunshine. I know it's not good for me. I know it's not good for me. I know it's not good for me.
That kind of sounded like a heart, like skipping a beat.
You're not good for me, baby. My sunshine.
Damn.
Yeah. I love how gentle this is.
Yeah, this one definitely sounds warm.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a lounge, like a jazz bar.
Yeah, actually.
Like a roof, not a rooftop, but like a
high up,
high rise.
see, lights outside.
Like Tokyo.
Yeah. Like in Lost in Translation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mercy, mercy me.
Wow.
Oh shit, that's gonna transition.
Oh, wow. Wow, those are really different as well. Is it the last three or just the last two? No, the last two.
Yeah, enjoy the show and...
yeah, and then that had two parts in it, right? And it's all being warm. Mm-hmm. That I thought was really interesting because he's obviously talking about... I guess he's talking about cocaine. Mm-hmm. And he's addicted to it. And he's, I guess, maybe tried to get over it, and he's telling people that he's over it, and actually he's relapsed and he's lying to everyone. He says, I've been lying to your faces. I've been always wasted. It's too late to save me. So I guess he feels like this is going to end up killing him, and he doesn't even care anymore. And then in the second part, when he's saying it keeps calling me back, the sunshine, and the fact that the songs have been so warm, even though he's singing about this, it sounded like he's talking about the feeling that he gets from the euphoria, I guess,
from being high.
From being on being on drugs, and he's saying that keeps pulling him back. Mm-hmm. And then I guess this person, maybe the girl that he's been talking about, is gonna give up on him because she's trying to save him, but she can't.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to say he's never been this vulnerable. He definitely has been vulnerable, especially in After Hours, even in My Dear Melancholy. I like vulnerable Weeknd. Mm-hmm. Obviously he's done that as well in the trilogy, but I like that he does this because it brings out different dimensions out of him, right? I'll focus more on the music side. I thought that was interesting because it had Mike Dean and Metro Boomin, so you heard their influence, but kind of in the second part, and especially towards the outro, actually the last couple songs, you kind of hear this kind of I don't want to say static or white noise, but it kind of has a bit of a lo-fi element. So with that one, it kind of reminded me of we kind of mentioned, kind of at a hotel bar in a skyrise or something.
Yeah 100%. Because
with the piano and with the
haziness.
So when you said Lost in Translation, I was like, yeah, totally. So I thought that was really interesting with that aesthetic. And again, what you mentioned earlier, how even these last couple songs have been different from the first few there, but still kind of tied together with this common thread, especially with kind of the despair and the depression that he's going through here. We're only halfway done, so I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yeah.
We're going to listen to these next three songs, I guess, back to back to back. So we'll do I Can't Wait to Get There, then Timeless, and like I said before, Timeless we've done already, so we'll link that in the description and the pinned comment, I guess. And then after that, Niagara Falls. I like that already.
The darkness keeps you shining. Shine, shine, shine.
It's very warm again.
Shine, shine.
And the chord progression sounds happy.
Yeah, it totally does. Damn. I love those drums.
Yeah.
Shy of a Billy, so my grip to my daughter might connect to my father. I don't know that name.
said, definitely a lighter tone.
Yeah. This is really nice.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds hopeful and happy, but the stuff he's saying doesn't.
I love the mixing, by the way. I haven't mentioned that, but.
Damn.
Oh.
I love this song.
Game over.
Ever since I was a chick, and why was a shit? Shawty keep wanna come round, she wanna get hit. Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. If I was you, I would cut up my wrist. Double O tatted on her body. Yeah. It don't matter what they say, I'm timeless.
Never get sick of this song.
Yeah.
When I'm coming home, timeless, timeless, timeless.
Fuck, I love that.
Yeah.
Timeless, 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 we timeless.
All right, Niagara Falls. Love it already.
Damn.
Oh wow, this is
that beat just. What?
no. I was gonna say this samples John B and Babyface, "Someone to Love." It's an R&B song from the '90s. I knew that right away.
I used to love you, girl, before the sun goes down in Niagara Falls.
Damn.
Damn.
I remember that you rolled me blunts before we fucked. When I was a ghost, still the kid from the borough. Pull up to the city door. You know you can always reach me.
Yes.
Tryna see you with your clothes on. Ooh, huh.
Wow. Damn. Oh shit. I might be biased, but that sample, that's why.
Yeah.
It's working for me.
Give your heart just to borrow. Try to help you with the sorrows. You know you can always reach me.
Wow.
Cause I know you're running on low.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
I love that.
Wow. What? Wow. Those keys?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Set my heart on fire.
Wow.
Going back in time.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a trio of songs.
Yeah. Wow.
What did you think of that? I can't wait to get there.
Basically what I said. It was funny how the subject matter was basically stuff he was saying was still pretty negative.
Yeah.
But the sample and the sound of it in general was really sounded really happy or like hopeful. And then I can't wait to get there. I don't know what it's like referring to, but that's like a happy thing to say.
Right.
So it was kind of funny the contrast between his like what he was saying and then the sound of it and the sample. So I don't really know what he was referring to.
Pretty much just echoing what you said about like the contrast between his lyrics and kind of the mood. Like it was like a bit more setting, a bit more warm, I should say. Timeless, obviously, banger. Can never get sick of that song. We play that song all the time.
All the time. And every time it comes on, I go, oh, because it's such a banger.
And then we move on to Niagara Falls. Yeah. I really like Niagara Falls quite
really
a bit.
Like that,
to be honest. Right away, I was like, okay, that sounds like John B, but I want to make sure. So it's John B and Babyface. That was a song from the Bad Boys soundtrack, the original Bad Boys soundtrack with Will Smith in the early 90s. So when I was younger, that was one of my favorite songs.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. So I could be biased, but that was definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was a great song.
It had more of a straightforward R&B feel to it, I thought. And then the subject matter, it just kind of feels a little bit detached from the rest of the album, where he's talking about a girl. It seems like she was the subject of the entire song. Because the other one was like,
for sure.
Because this one he's talking about like...
kind of mixed, but this one is just straight up her.
Right. Yeah. So I thought that was interesting, but I really like that.
Yeah, it was really, really nice.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next couple songs. Take Me Back to LA. Quite the title.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, I'm super interested in hearing this one after what he's
been talking about.
Yeah, and then after that is Big Sleep. Oh.
Take me back to LA.
Yeah.
Where the sun will kiss on my face.
Shit. This is crazy.
Take me back to a time when my blood never tasted like wine.
I love the drums.
My love could fill a sea, but now I can't even feel the breeze.
Yeah.
And it hurts when I think about it's better when I'm by myself.
Very synth-wavy.
Yeah.
By myself.
Wow.
By myself.
Oh,
Take me back to a place where the snow would fall on my face. And I miss my city lights. I left to York.
Wow. Shout out to Toronto.
And see if I can still cry.
Oh wow, that reminds me of I put my hand on the stove to see if I still breathe.
Wow. It's very shimmery, this one. These synths are fucking crazy. Through the entire album. Big Sleep. Oh shit.
It's really interesting how the first, like almost the first half was super
energetic,
dark, energetic, sad sounding, cold, and now it's really warm. Oh, I love how he's doing this.
Damn.
Wow.
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 Where's this going? Maybe we're entering a dream, like a big sleep.
Oh.
Well, you used up your borrowed life. Ready for the
So has he died now?
big sleep.
I think that's what big sleep means.
Yeah. And you used up your borrowed life.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And that sounds like when someone like dies in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice catch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. It sounds like air.
Shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. That synth work though.
Yeah. Damn. Damn. Wow. What a song. It's funny because at the start of that song, I was like, oh, this is it felt like the first half or so of the album was kind of dark and cold, and then it changed to warm.
Right.
And other than Timeless, it's kind of continued that way. And I just thought to myself, I feel like maybe when he introduced like the soulful sample, to me what it's felt like is he's been talking the whole thing about he's relapsed and he's doing drugs again. He recognizes that he's lying to and hurting the people around him. He doesn't want them to care about him anymore. He's telling them, just let it take me, just let it kill me, I don't care anymore. And then it sounded like it got like warm. And you know how we kind of spoke about like kind of like the warmth of like, oh, he's on drugs, so like the kind of euphoria and stuff of being on drugs. And I feel like before this all happened, it was Reflections laughing when she's trying to call him.
Right.
And he's not picking up and he's alone in a hotel room. And now it sounds like he's been on drugs. He's been like euphoric. And now we get to this song, Big Sleep, that started off warm. And then it moved into that, it's kind of a darker sound. And he died. When you said it sounded like he kind of fell asleep and went into a dream. And his voice is like going all weird, just glitching and whatever. And then it goes into this thing about how he died. And the music sounded like in a movie when someone dies and someone's like holding them in their arms and like
a dramatic kind of like
super dramatic
climactic kind of scene.
So it sounds like he's been talking about how he's relapsed, he's back on drugs, and people around him are concerned about him. Now he's been alone and he's overdosed. And then Take Me Back to LA, I thought that was interesting because we spoke about earlier how Cali is the mission, and then Escape from LA, and now Take Me Back to LA. And he reflected on like Toronto. He reflected on like a time before. He said something about when his blood didn't taste like wine or whatever.
Right.
So before he had all of this, like these addiction problems, take him back to a time. It sounded like he was reflecting on his life. And again, remember we spoke about like his life flashing before his eyes. Yeah. He's reflecting on all of this. And now he died in Big Sleep.
You know, it's funny. And I forgot to say it earlier, but you brought up Enjoy the Show, kind of like around that region there. Reflections laughing, Enjoy the Show. Enjoy the Show kind of sounds like a finale. Yeah. Like it kind of sounded like if that was the last song on this album, like that would have made sense. Yeah. But then you get Big Sleep, and if that was the last song on the album,
it would also make sense.
So I wonder if these are like phases maybe, or like different acts of the album.
Yeah.
Because like I felt like the topic switched a little bit around that time. Like Giving Up on Me, I Can't Wait to Get There, Timeless. Not completely, but there was a little bit of a shift there. And then as well, like some of the sound, some of the warmth as well. Yeah. The tempo. So I wonder if those are phases that we need to uncover upon other listens.
Yeah. This has been insane so far.
Yeah, it's quite the journey. Yeah. Like obviously like we have to break it down. I wish we could just listen to it straight because just kind of get the
transitions.
Yeah, but like I mean I haven't heard one bad thing so far.
This
to be
has
honest
all
with you.
been amazing.
Yeah. Okay. We'll keep it moving, I guess. The next couple songs are Give Me Mercy and Drive.
Wow.
These synths.
Yeah. Wow. This is like heavenly. Like a dreamy. Wow.
106 Point Numbers back.
Conversations with the sky. Mercy on my soul. Things I should have known. Every time I lost my way, I lost my faith in you. Fighting my temptations, put my body through. Hoping that it's worth all the bleeding. When I'm defeated, give me mercy like you do, and forgive me like you do.
Whoa.
Ghost of my sins passing by, eyes without a face, with nothing to say. That it's worth all the bleeding. When I'm defeated, give me mercy like you do.
His melodies are so good.
In the night, seeking refuge in the day. But now I know it's worth all the bleeding. When I'm defeated, give me mercy like you do.
Oh wow.
Like you do. That you see me when I'm defeated.
This has a very like lush sound.
Yeah.
Like I'm picturing like plants and stuff.
Yeah.
Telling you, it reminds me of Human Nature by Michael Jackson. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Oh, this one's called Drive.
Yeah.
And I roll the window down. Don't ever think I'll be this happy. I just wanna drive. I just wanna drive.
Wow.
I think you're right about the different like phases or acts, because this is a different sound again.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
This production is
insane.
It's bananas, man. Bananas. I don't know where that came from.
I have a lot of thoughts.
All right, share them.
I could be reaching. In the beginning, in the very first song, Wake Me Up, he was talking about being all alone when it fades to black. Mm-hmm. Then there was a song where he was talking about how he's in a bath and he can't move. He's paralyzed.
Baptized in fear, was it?
Yeah, baptized and he's in the bath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
In fear.
Yeah. So he can't move, he's paralyzed. We had a song where someone's trying to call him.
Yes, opening night.
Yeah. And it's like, I know that you're awake. Are you alone in that hotel room or whatever? So I feel like in this album, we started off, he set the scene at the very beginning. He's alone and he's about to die. Mm-hmm. He's set up this, he's relapsed, he's doing drugs again. He's alone in this hotel room. Maybe that's where this bath that he's in is. And he's paralyzed in this bath. Maybe he's overdosed. She calls him. He can't pick up because he's in the bath. Yeah. Then we get to this warmer part of the album we got to where I feel like he's on drugs. That's why it was so warm and kind of euphoric. Then we got to Big Sleep, where it sounds like he died. And this kind of sounds like he's like, I don't feel like it sounds like he's in heaven. It has this kind of lushness and this heavenliness, but I feel like, and give me mercy, it's like he's asking God for mercy. So it's almost like he's in this kind of limbo. Like he's overdosed. Is he going to die? Is he not going to die? Is God going to show him mercy? Even though he's made all of these mistakes, he's hurt all of these people, will God show him mercy anyway and let him live? That's what I've got from this so far. Could be a reach.
I don't think you're reaching at all. Like, that's totally plausible. As I said, I felt like there were two songs that kind of felt like finales to me, and which you've outlined as well, right? So I totally get it. Like with Give Me Mercy and Drive, it reminds me of like, so Big Sleep, you know, sometimes there's these movies where like there's a scene where, okay, somebody dies or like falls asleep or like passes out or something. And then it fades to like white, let's say, right?
Yeah, it fades to
white.
Yeah.
And then the next scene is this other stuff that's going on. You don't know what's happened, kind of in between. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
But it's a new scene. It's a new chapter. So with this one, with Give Me Mercy and Drive, it kind of visually in my mind, it looks like he's driving through like on a highway. Pretty much kind of like on this like redemption type. I don't know if redemption is really the word.
No, that's a good word.
Or recovery or redemption. Because like, yeah, he's talking to God and talking about faith and asking for forgiveness, judge me the same way as you do like with everyone else kind of thing. And then Drive, he's singing, he's talking about like, I want to drive tomorrow. Right? But if you look at like the titles of the albums, like After Hours, Dawn FM, Hurry Up Tomorrow. So like tomorrow, as in like tomorrow's a new day, like a new chapter.
A new chance,
Yeah, a new chance. So I want to drive tomorrow, like I want to live, or I want to, basically a fresh new start.
I want to live to feel that again. Yeah.
Whereas like the night and day, I guess, is kind of like, that's where the delineation happens, I guess, where this is like a new start or a new beginning or a new kind of like cleansing. I'm interested to see where this leads to, because like the next couple songs, The Abyss, Red Terror, Without a Warning, Hurry Up Tomorrow. So Hurry Up Tomorrow sounds like urgent, like hurry up, like I can't wait.
Please, like is this going to end or is this it?
Yeah, so I'm really interested to see where this goes.
To see where this is going.
We'll listen to The Abyss and then Red Terror.
I tried my best to not let you go. I don't like the view from halfway down.
I was just thinking about the BoJack Horseman episode, The View from Halfway Down.
Wow.
That's where he's like about to die.
Let's end it all. Yes, I know.
No. Damn.
Oh, it's speeding up.
Like it's like a heart monitor.
Just hold my heart, be close to you. Remember how it always beats for you. You know my heart.
Oh shit.
Belongs to you.
Damn.
One last time, say that you want me to. The only words that gave me life.
Damn.
Oh, mama, I'll pray.
Cry for days. Baby, you're running away. Hey, yeah. It's a threat, not a promise.
Wow. Sounds great on this.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. The way the notes are coming in,
Yeah.
like it sounds like
They're going in and out,
flickering
yeah.
lights. Yeah.
You're not heavy. I rock you to sleep. Hush, my child. Oh, my love, we're never heavy. Light just like a feather. I ran from the terror. The ground was red from the lead. Then moved to the city. 8 months we were pregnant. You came out so precious. In the
Sounds like he's singing from like his mom's point of view.
Mama loves you. You'll never be alone.
Interesting.
And didn't he say something about mama something at the end of the last song? Oh shit.
Damn.
You're still my child.
Oh wow.
Shit.
Oh my god.
That's very 1-0 tricks point never.
Damn.
Death
Oh shit.
is nothing at all. It does not count.
Wow.
I have only slipped away. In the old life.
Got the crowd screaming.
Oh.
Is untouched. Call me by the old familiar name.
Wow. Imagine my excitement.
Yeah, I know you have a lot to say. So let's hear it.
You might have heard in some of our other videos I constantly bring up BoJack Horseman because it's the greatest TV show, greatest piece of media ever created. I watch it like every day. Oh my god. I compare albums to it. I was actually talking about it in Balloonerism most recently, and I spoke about the episode, The View from Halfway Down, which is the second last episode. And when you said, hurry up tomorrow, and we spoke about the urgency and whatever, I was like, don't say it's like BoJack, don't say it's like BoJack. But I was thinking of The View from Halfway Down. Mm-hmm. And then he said The View from Halfway Down. I spoke for like 5 minutes straight here, and it was really annoying, and there were a lot of spoilers. So basically, I think there are a lot of parallels between that episode of BoJack and this album. And in the episode, there's a poem also called The View from Halfway Down, which is from the point of view of someone who is jumping off a bridge, and they realize on the way down that they don't want to do it anymore. Sorry, that was just thrilling for me to share all of that information. This is like he's on the other side almost, or he's kind of in this limbo where will he, won't he, will he pass away? Is he going to wake up from this dream like in BoJack, or is the dream, is this it? He's not going to wake up this time.
Yeah, that was quite the parallel you drew. It seems like you referenced that episode, right? And we've been kind of like talking about that, how like we've kind of had these two, seems like we're in the third chapter, and we've had kind of two kind of like delineations in the album. So kind of like what I said about the scene where everything goes to white, and then now you're kind of like in this you don't know what's happened in between, and you're just kind of unsure. And like you said, kind of in limbo. And then, yeah, kind of like with the ongoing theme about fame and how this isn't really what he wanted and things of that nature, kind of like this death that he's talking about. And then I was thinking to myself, okay, this is his last album. So this is the death of the Weeknd, right?
Yeah.
You do have this narrative where he's like, okay, I'm sick of fame and like I'm dying because of the drugs. But it's just funny how like the start of his career with House of Balloons and that trilogy, he uses drugs to cope with his sadness, and he used like sex and drugs and all this stuff kind of to heal the pain. And it's kind of the common theme throughout his whole career, this alter ego of his. So this sounds like the death of that character, that alter ego. And then he's kind of using this as this kind of grand overarching theme with kind of like death. And it seems like there was purgatory involved as well.
Yeah.
And now this is kind of like the two before these songs were kind of more uplifting and reflective.
Yeah.
And then these are a bit more, well, Abyss for sure is definitely kind of like depressing. Then it goes to Red Terror. What did you think about Red Terror?
At the end of the Abyss, he says, Mama. And then it sounded like Red Terror was his mom talking.
Right.
And she's saying that she rocked him to sleep.
Yeah. See, I didn't catch that in the beginning because I was like, hey, wait a minute. For a split second, I was like, wait, did this guy have a baby?
Yeah.
Because he was talking about a baby. And like, so I'm like, wait a minute, this has to be somebody else, right? And then you brought up the mom. And I was like, okay, of course. That makes sense.
She's talking about rocking him to sleep.
Yeah.
She's like protecting him, like, hush, like, you're okay. Which totally ties in with this idea of him like having died and maybe this is like a comforting thing for him. But something super, super, super interesting, the last line in that song, call me by the old familiar name.
Yeah.
Don't call me the Weeknd anymore.
I'm able.
This is the death of the Weeknd.
Yeah.
That's insane. You know how, like, you get to the end of a TV show and you're like, oh my God, like, they referenced this in season 1.
Right.
So they've written this whole thing.
Sorry, just when you said that, reminded me of, like, Lana Del Rey, because she's worked with him on previous albums. And then, he brought back his homies, like Playboi Carti, Travis Scott, Future. And then we're talking about the different sounds he used. So it's really like in some of these songs, you just kind of forget that, like, oh yeah, this is the last album. So he's going to do some throwbacks. Yeah. And then for me anyway, I was like, oh shit, this is the death of the Weeknd. And he is giving us flashbacks. Like you were talking about how like his life flashed before his eyes. He's kind of giving us glimpses with the different kind of like odes to the past. Yeah. Right? So yeah. This
is incredible.
Okay. So we'll close it out then with these next two songs, Without a Warning and also Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Take me to a time.
Damn.
This reminds me of The Knowing.
Yeah, it does. Remind me also.
Damn, wow.
The crowd will scream my name. Leave my guts all on the stage.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't suppose tomorrow's coming. I'ma follow through this time so the press might be loving.
Oh.
I'm stuck in a cycle, just wanna feel life from the morning. I should have been sober, but I can't afford to be boring. The crowd feel my pain. Hope you love me till my final day.
Every song on here, in the last few anyway, they feel very like final.
Final, yeah.
Yeah.
How do I know tomorrow's coming? Especially when I always chase the light. I don't suppose tomorrow's coming.
Damn. Wow.
Well, here it is, the last Weeknd song.
That sounds like when something loads up.
Yeah, like Windows or Mac or whatever.
Yeah, Mac, yeah. Damn.
wash me with your fire. Who else has to pay?
Wow, that's an organ. Like at a funeral.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready for the end. So I took so much more than their lives. They took a piece of me, and I've been trying to fill that void that my father left. So no one else abandons me. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. So I see heaven after love. I want heaven when I die. I want to change. I want the pain no more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that emptiness. Wow. There's a faint, like, beeping in the back. Wow.
That was it.
Wow.
Play that song. Just press play.
this one?
Just press play. Can you cue high for this?
Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. What a catch, Archie.
That made me feel sad, to be honest. Because even though I knew this was going to be the last album of the trilogy, I didn't actually know that this was going to be the last Weeknd album till a couple of days ago. I was just excited to hear the music today, right? I was super pumped for this. But I was not prepared for the, like, wow, this is actually the end.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
And you've known him since the very beginning.
I'm the first guy. Obviously, I was not like the first person or whatever, but I heard of the Weeknd before House of Balloons even dropped.
Yeah. That's your boy.
That's my boy. But regardless of that, like, I guess I never like prepped myself like, okay, yeah, this is the last Weeknd album, or like, yeah,
This is it. This is the end of that persona.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like as I mentioned before, like those last 6 songs, they're quite like, sheesh, they're quite heavy.
Yeah.
And I guess I kind of take for granted like that he's actually been around this long. Like it's been maybe 15 years now for this guy, and he's accomplished so much. And then that little bit at the end, how that kind of tied. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place now, but at the end, yeah, I was like, why did it just kind of like cut off? Like, what's the purpose of that? But I'm like, that's high for this because like that.
That note at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And that links up and it came full circle. That was such a great catch.
Yeah, all of that just came rushing at me. But yeah, just because of that one note, I was like, okay, this is really the end, as I said. And it's funny because like in the last 2 songs, you start to get reflective now. Well, he's been doing that the entire album, but like I guess the reality doesn't hit until the end. Just sonically, I thought it covered so much ground. His songwriting was really good in this album.
Yeah.
You know, this character, you know, the drugs and like the fame and the death and whatever. It's like a movie. And at the same time, it's real life because he's killing off this persona. I look forward to just really like absorbing this, listening to this multiple times. Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I'm quite blown away. So, what did you think?
I'm blown away.
Yeah,
it was very, very, very powerful. I think like the whole way through, I was thinking he is such a great storyteller, and I feel like the storytelling is the album and albums as a whole. You have to take the whole thing to grasp how good he is at storytelling. He has this whole concept.
Yeah.
And like I said before, it's like in a TV show, like years have passed and there's a detail in the last series where you're like, oh my God, they considered all of this years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
There's so much consistency and now they've brought it full circle. And it's so impressive. That's what he's done. He's a fantastic storyteller. And
I was a little bit, I don't want to say worried or anything, but when we heard Timeless, I'm like, how would this like fit into
it's just kind of a banger.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, is this just going to be a bunch of bangers? Yeah. Right? Because the same thing happened in After Hours, like Blinding Lights, for instance.
Oh, yeah.
Blinding Lights and Heartless. 2 bangers. So we're like, okay, but if you listen to the album straight with the narratives and the lyrics, like you realize, I don't want to spoil it for you because we'll get to it at some point. Those songs make sense in the context of the album. Like they're there for a reason. And they're not just bangers. So like, yeah, like you said, everything's been thought out, well thought out.
I absolutely love this. I love the concept. The whole thing is like a movie. And like you said, with like separate acts. Like absolutely insane. I just love how he kept this like thing going throughout. And like at the beginning when he's talking about being in a bath and being paralyzed and whatever. You know, in a movie when it starts off with something and you're like, wait, how did we get here? And then it shows you what happened before and then you get back up to that scene. And it's explained how you got there. That's what this felt like. Like he started out, he's dying. And then it explains how he got there. And then it's back to that. And then it goes past it. And now he's dead. This is the end. It was so cool how he did that. I loved how there were throwbacks to his other work. It really was like his life flashing before his eyes. Reflecting on everything that had happened until it came to this end. Because this is the end of the Weeknd. It's like this was his plan all along. This is where it ends and that's going to be it. Wow. I thought this was absolutely exceptional.
Perfect.
Yeah, there was not a single bad song on this album.
Yeah, like there's a lot of Weeknd hate because they might think he's too poppy now, to whatever. But like if you really just break it down, like his artistry, he has an amazing voice and he could just sing songs, honestly. And he would be successful. And I think a lot of the population just think that like he makes good songs and he sings well, but like the amount of effort that it takes to plot something like this out,
exactly,
and to really bring it to life. The soundscapes are insane. I like that he kind of danced back and forth between. He included some of that Michael Jackson type stuff. There was a lot of like slower, kind of like slow burners, and then also like the trap beats and stuff. But then the synths like throughout, the synths and the drums, wow. So from a production standpoint, I was blown away from that.
You're right. People might perceive him as just being a pop star, but he's like that can make you forget he's an artist. Like he has a real vision. He's different to everyone else.
Yeah, he's on another level. So salute to The Weeknd.
Let's see what he does. Yeah, farewell to The Weeknd.
Yeah,
we look forward to seeing what he does next.
Right. And as far as this channel goes, I mean, we'll definitely visit. We still have a few more albums to do, right?
Yeah, I think that was a lot yapping.
I really enjoyed that. That was one of our favorite. One of my favorite.
This is one of my favorite ones we've covered by far. Yeah,
for sure. Well, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. If you made it till the end, there was a lot going on there. But yeah, if you want to see the full version of this with extra
yapping
and the entire songs and all that stuff, if you're interested, it's on our Patreon. And we'll end it there. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.
Bye.